Hi students. Okay, in this video, sir would like to explain a question from the chapter Indices and Logarithms. And the subtopic of this question is indices. Okay, let us move on to the question. Okay, class, before we want to move on to the question, I want to give you some basic idea and the skill for to solving this question. Okay, let's say class, I give you an example for you to understand. Let's say I have A with the power of 1 over 2. Okay, the power is 1 over 2 and equals to the B. Okay, class, if you bring this power to other side of the equation, right? If you bring this power to other side of the equation, what will happen is A equals to B. Okay, your 1 over 2 will be inverse over this side. It's going to be 2 over 1. Okay, normally we won't write over 1. So it's going to be 2. Understand? Or I'll give you another examples. A with the 2 over 3. A and the power is the 2 over 3, or we call it as an index, right? Index is 2 over 3 is equals to B. Okay, if you bring the index, this index, right? This index over this side, so it will be inverse. That means the index for the B going to be 3 over 2. Okay, you understand, right? Here, if other side will be 2 over 3, when you bring to the other side of the equation, is going to be 3 over 2. We just inverse. Okay, so hopefully you understand this. Hopefully you understand this. Okay, so can I move on to the question? Okay, yeah, make sure you understand this, otherwise it will be problem for you. Okay, now class, for this equation, right? If you look at this equation, actually this equation have a few equations combined together, so we can just take out whatever equation that you like. Okay, first thing I'm going to take out this. I'm going to take out this equation. Okay, understand? Is 3 power P equals to 5 power Q. Got it? So I'm going to express 3 equals to 5. Okay, class, as I told you, right, if you bring this, what you call this P over this side, the P going to be 1 over P, right, class? You understand, right? So understand, if I bring the P over here, the P going to be 1 over P. Because P, if you inverse the P, is going to be 1 over P. So what will happen is, you're going to be Q over P. It's going to be Q over P. Understand, class? So because I already bring the P over here, so the P will be inverse, so it's going to be 1 over P. So when you multiply this whole index here, it's going to be Q over P. Okay, so done. Okay, settle. Okay, done. So this is your first equation. So we're going to keep this one as a first equation. Okay, done. So I'm going to take the second one over here. Okay, over here, I'm going to break this one. So this one is going to be, okay, 5Q equals to 15 with the power R, right? Okay, 5Q. Okay, class, 15, we can break the 15 into 3 times 5, right? Okay, 15 can be 3 times 5. Okay, got it, huh? And then we already have what you call the 3 here, right? We already expressed the 3 here, there, this one. So what you do, you just take this one and substitute inside here. Understand? So you can straight away substitute, or otherwise I can, okay, wait, I do one more step for you. Okay, class, actually we can multiply the thing over here, right? And the R can be multiplied inside. This is going to be 3 power R times 5 power R, right? Okay. So now let's say I put it as one, this as my second equation. Got it? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute. So never mind, I put it here first. So you substitute 1 into 2. So that means you're going to take this first equation, you're going to substitute inside the equation 2. So it's going to be 5Q equals to, the 3 is going to be 5 Q over P bracket. Don't forget there's a R there. There's a R there. So you have to put the R outside of the bracket times 5 power R. Okay, the good news of this equation is everything is only in the same base. Understand? Everything in the same base. So I'm going to gather them all together is 5 Q equals to, okay, when you multiply, right, class, Q and, index and index can be multiplied, right, can be multiplied. So you're going to have 5 with the QR over P times with the 5 power R. Okay, this whole thing, I can combine them because in indices, times going to be plus. So going to be QR over P. So over P, I put it for you separately one by one. Over P plus R. Got it? Okay, why is plus? Because of the times here. The times will change into plus. Okay, if both side we already have the same base, you can see that, right? Both side we already have the same base. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take out the, what do you call this one? This one is the indices. This one and this one, we can combine them under one. Understand? Okay, so I'm going to take out that one. So that means the Q equals to, okay class, what I'm going to do here, can I make it them as a one single fraction on this one? So I'm going to put it as a one fraction, is Q R plus what do you call PR over R. So over P, sorry, over P. Understand? Okay, so I already changed this whole thing into single fraction. I hope that you understand. It's actually over 1. You need to times P, and on top also need to times P. So that's why you get QR plus RP over P, right? Understand? So that's why I make it like this. Now I want to bring this P over here. Is going to be multiply on that side. Is going to be PQ equals to QR plus PR. Okay, let us go into the question. The question asks for express R. So that means I'm going to factorize the R on this side. I'm going to factorize the R. So when I factorize the R, you're going to have Q plus P, right? So this is a multiply, right? Multiply. So if you bring the multiply over here, it's going to be divide. Understand? It's going to be divide. So your R going to be PQ over Q plus P. This is your answer, class. Hopefully you enjoy and understand this question. Thank you, class. Have a nice day.